Why was Jesus transfigured before them? Well, a lot of people speculate that because Jesus knew that in a few months on another hilltop he would be transfigured by his executioners, and this would drive the apostles into hiding, he wanted to strengthen them with a vision of his divinity, of his godliness. But why is this event given to us so many times? Given to us so many times? Of the four Gospels, 3 of them tell us about the Transfiguration. Peter tells us about it in his letter. On the second Sunday of Lent, the liturgy tells us of it every year. And on August the 6th of every year, we celebrate the feast of the Transfiguration of Jesus. And at daily Mass, sometimes during the year, the event is repeated in the proclamation of the gospel. So why this emphasis for us? After all, we do believe in the divinity of Jesus. We are not threatened by his execution because we know that that was his victory over sin and death. I think the reason the church presents this reading to us and the scriptures present it to us so often is because of the concluding words. The Father says to the disciples, listen to him. Listen to what he tells you. During the whole first week of Lent, if you have listened or read the daily Mass readings, you know that we have spent the whole first week in the Gospel reading on another hilltop, on the Mount of the Beatitudes, where Jesus tells us what it means to be a follower of his. We've spent the whole week listening to Jesus tell us how to relate to each other. The conclusion was, whatever care you have for the least of my brothers and sisters is the same care that you have for me. And any care that you deny to my brothers and sisters, you are denying to me. Nowhere in the Gospels did Jesus ever say, adore me. Nowhere in the scriptures did he ever say, worship me. But he did say, take care of me, by telling us to take care of the least of our brothers and sisters because he identifies so completely with them. And who are the least of our brothers and sisters? There are the poor, and there are the ill, all the ones that Jesus cared for. There are the addicted and the homeless, the migrants at our border, all the victims of unjust systems that we have tolerated or even promoted to the hurt and the non-care of our brothers and sisters with whom Jesus identifies. Lent is a time of transfiguration, seeing Christ where he is today. It's also a time of transformation for us, a time to begin to imitate the Christ of whom the Father said, listen to him. And what did Jesus say to us? His first words were, follow me. That is, imitate me. Let me live in you as you live in me for the well-being of all.